Hi everyone, I'm Michelle and this is Stamptopia, and thanks for joining. Tonight I'm going to show you some things from the new January to June mini catalog, and we will go over, I'll show you samples and some of the, it's also celebration time, and so celebration means you can earn free product with qualified purchases, and I can show you some of that product and some samples to go with those. So when you get on, I didn't wait to see if anybody was on, but when you get on, just tell me hi, comment, ask questions, as much interaction as you can, because there will be prizes. The more you interact, the more times your name will be in the hat for the prizes. And if you can watch the replay, and it's going to go on until the end of this week, so until Friday. So just keep commenting, watching the replays. I will also have this on my YouTube channel, and that was in the handout that came with your catalog. Let me back up for a minute. So if you're watching this and you received a catalog from me, you received that because you ordered from me in the past year. If you're watching this and you don't have a catalog and you'd like one, let me know in the comments and I will get one out to you. So I am going to cover up my camera and switch the view so it's down to my workstation, and of course I didn't grab my post-it notes, sorry. So I'm going to cover the camera and flip it down so we can look at all of the new goodies in the catalog. See how straight we are. Also going to take a second, get this all set up, and I'm going to take a second. It's telling me, I'm hoping it's not too glitchy. I'm getting a notification saying I need to close unused applications. So hopefully that will hopefully that'll make it so it's not too glitchy. Let me get some of this. Isn't that like life? You know, you have 100 tabs open and music's coming from somewhere, but you don't know where. So let me get all of these closed. There we go. So you can see the front of the catalog. I have my iPad here, and I'm trying to get it so it will show me comments. So far, I haven't seen that. Oh wait, maybe now I can get it. I can never get this all situated. And I can show you some of. There we go. Okay, now I can see comments. So let me know when you pop on, so I can see who's here. Like I said, keep commenting. Keep interaction. The more times I see your name in the comments from now until Friday, so you can keep watching the replay, that puts your name in the catalog. So I am going to, so if you got your catalog from me, or if you have one, grab it, because I'm gonna go along through the catalog just in order. Now, a couple things. If you received the catalog from me, and I had a little handout there for you, it said you're going to get some make and takes. Well, I apologize that those make and takes didn't get made and sent out. Life happens, work happens. You know, work gets in my way when I'd rather be crafting all day. But so I didn't get those made out to you. So if you place an order, I will get 3 make and takes sent out to you. I also promised that if you place an order of $50 or more, and I'm going to extend this now throughout celebration, so that's the end of February, I told you I was going to, you would get a free card template, and I didn't get the main one made up again. Life got in the way, but it's something similar to this. So it's going to have, I think it has 12 different sizes, and I think it even has some of the slimline, new slimline ones. So it's going to be all different colors, and it's going to have all of the different sizes. And so I like to use this when I'm creating a card, so I can see what layers would look good and how they might look on the card base, and then it gives me the exact dimensions that I need to cut. So it's going to be a lot bigger than this. Like I said, I think it's 12 different sizes, and a $50 purchase from me, either sending the order for me to place for you, or doing it in my online store. I will mail you one of these. Okay, so I always love the mini catalog. Well, I have to say I love every Stampin' Up! Catalog. So I don't know why I said I love the mini, because I love them all. So the first suite that I'm coming to, I can't get it all into, is called the Sweet Talk Suite. And as you can see, it's geared towards Valentine's, and it has so many cute things. I just love the paper. And I'm just going to give you a close-up look of the paper. So I love these little conversation hearts. Those are really cute. Text me, BFF, you are cute. Hug me. What's the other ones? And I just really love the colors. And almost matches my shirt. Ha! I didn't even plan that. And this little heart suckers, and then all kinds of heart candies, lollipops, some more hearts, and then little, looks like sweet tart boxes. And of course, I'm gonna flip them over, and we've got this. It looks like love in several different languages, and this really cute stripe, and then a nice, and then this is kind of a pink marbly, and I really like this stripe, and then some more hearts. And the colors on this are real red, Highland Heather, petal pink, looks like there's some granny apple green, little Bermuda Bay. So it has all kinds of different colors in with it. And one of the other fun items in this suite is this gingham embossing folder. And I'll give you a close-up of a card with that. Well, one of the drawbacks of having dogs, and dogs that love to be in your craft room with you, is they tend to get their hair all over. Or this could be one of mine, actually. So this is another part of the suite, iridescent rhinestones. These are really pretty, and they pick up whatever color you put them on. So you know, they can look pink, they can look red, they can look blue. Just really like these. They're really versatile. And so here is the stamp set. Really cute sayings and the hearts. Some two-step stamping there with the hearts and the X's and O's. Super cute. And here's the dies. And let me know if I'm going too fast, or if you have any questions on any of these. And these hearts. So these hearts cut out some of the hearts on the paper. This little one makes an envelope. Super cute. A little tag. And then just some dies so you can cut out multiple hearts at a time. So I've been using this set quite a bit, getting some Valentine's cards made. And now I'm going to show you some samples. This is probably one of my favorites. See the little envelope here, and then it just opens like this, and it can be a little gift card. So you could put a little gift card right in there. I didn't glue that down, but a nice little easy fun fold. And I don't know. Let's see. I don't know if you can see the gingham embossing folder on this one right there, but it's right there. It's really cute. And this one I cased from my friend Marcy Daniels. She showed us a card real similar to this one. And see these iridescent. These are the iridescent rhinestones. See how they pick up that flirty flamingo, and they look flirty flamingo. So those are going to be a really popular embellishment because it can go with everything. And here's another one with some of the different DSPs. Oh, I didn't grab the this is a faux linen red ribbon, so ties up really nice. Here I did the two-step stamping on it. Let's see, did I? Oh, yeah, I decorated the inside. I don't know if I decorated. I think I didn't on that one. Now this one we made this one in my technique class, so we used the decorative masks and shaving cream, but the hearts and the little flags, those are from this set, and the sentiment is as well. So that, and then I also cased this one from one that Marcy had showed me. I think Marcy and I have similar tastes in cards that we make. So this is just showing off some more of the DSP, and I just stamped one of the images along there to give it a little more interest on the inside. So that is the Sweet Talk Suite. You can see here's the real red ribbon. Let's see if I can grab that real quick, or not. I don't know where it went to. Okay, so on into the catalog. So there's just some more samples and a little bit bigger image of the stamp set. And so the next thing I want to show you is this, it's called Bouquet of Love Hybrid Embossing Folder. And it's really cool. So it has this really heavy duty 3D embossing folder. And it has the flowers, and it has a stitched heart in the middle there. Then it also comes with these dies. And so these die, so you can cut it at the same time. So you put your paper in there to emboss, and you put this heart in there at the same time. So you put your paper there, whichever way, front or facing up, and then you put your die on there, and then you run it through, and you just need the 3D embossing folder plate, and it just goes through, and so you get it embossed and die cut all in one motion. So, and it turns out really pretty. So here is I use that die cut and popped it up. And I don't know if you can see, but this is the new mother of pearl paper. And so here is the opposite of that. So I popped up the mother of pearl, and I left the let's see, that's not Blushing Bride. Is that Blushing Bride? I always get the two pinks mixed up. So that's the opposite of that. So that mother of pearl paper is really, really pretty. I haven't had a lot of time to play with it. I did get these out, but that's something I want to play with a little more. And then here's one more that I did, and this is with the pearlescent paper from the annual catalog. And here you might get a better look at that faux linen ribbon. Yeah, so And those are just some of the red rhinestones. And this hybrid folder is $29, but you get the die set, and the embossing folder. And then there's also this. I haven't gotten this sentiment pack yet. At first I didn't think I really needed it, but I really like it, and I want to make some wedding cards up using that pearlescent, the mother of pearl paper, and this has some really nice sentiments in it. So so there's the Bouquet of Love hybrid embossing folder. I'm going to move some of this aside so I have room. Oh, there's my ribbon. It slid off. Maybe you can see that. I don't know. This is just really pretty. I just love it. And it ties up really easy too. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm not seeing the comments. I'm so sorry. I see that there's 10 comments and now, but I'm not seeing the comments. Let's see. I'm just going to take a second here and try and see if I can see them, because I told you guys to comment and let me know when you were on, and then now, so don't think that I was ignoring you. Please. Oh gosh. I don't know why I can never get this going. I think because when I get this going, this doesn't start the same time as my video starts. So, okay. So if I don't answer any of your questions, I will hop on and answer them. And make sure that I get all of your comments noted. I don't know why it's not showing me. It's showing it as an upcoming event. Maybe I... Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Now maybe I can see the comments. No. I still didn't see the comments. Here? Nope. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. But I see that there's comments, and I will definitely be getting back to you through the throughout the after I get done. So the next page is, we're still in Valentine's Day mode. I just this gumball one's really cute. I haven't gotten that yet. I love the little gumball looking embellishments, and it has the die cut so the globe pops out. But these robots. So when I saw these, I knew I had to get them. My 6-year-old grandson's into robots, and when he talks about robots, he can't just say robots. He has to do the robot movements, and it just cracks me up. So here is the nuts and bolts, and so it has Valentine's, but it also has birthdays. So here is the birthday card. Here's I made 2 of them. So here's a birthday card that I made for Zeke this weekend. This is some retired DSP. So, any DSP, any coordinating, and I just stamped him and colored him. And this one I stamped and cut out and popped him up. And happy birthday to you. And then on Zeke's, I used the greatest grandkid stamp set. I love that stamp set. That's one I'll keep forever. So here's a Valentine's one, and this I am using, you'll see some more of this later, but it's the Very Marvelous, I think that's what it's called, Very Marvelous designer series paper, and with a $50 purchase you can get a package of 6x6 48 6x6 sheets with different colors, and I'll show you that more. But here he is again. I just colored him and popped him up, and it says, "I'm nuts and bolts about you," and then this one says, "You make my heart go beep beep." And of course I have granddaughter, so I had to make some more girly looking ones, and I just love this paper because it has so many colors that can go with it. so you can make it, more boyish or girlish. So I really like that set. This one I'm gonna have to fix it because I put "You Make My Heart Go Beep" and I put "You Make My Heart Go Beep." I did the same sentiment, but it's supposed to be "I'm nuts and bolts around you." So put lots of hearts on that one. So that's the nuts and bolts. And that one's just $21. And so if you have grandkids or kids, this would make really cute Valentines on the 3x3 cards. You could whip up some of those really easily, really quickly. I'm just really bugging me that I can't see the comments. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Oh, I found it. Hi, Pam. Hey, Cheryl and Sunny. Was Kim on there? I see. Yes, Pam, I miss you too. Okay, so this catalog is just jam-packed, and I don't know, this tulip set was I don't have it, but it's on my wish list. But it just kind of was near and dear to me, living here in Woodburn and the tulip festival and all of that with the windmill and the buildable tulips. I did get this set because I don't have the dies yet, but I really like the sentiments. I just like this round. I really like this round one. So and it has a Mother's Day. And I didn't get anything made with this, but Susan Weber, one of my fellow Stamping Up Hive sisters, she made this super cute card. I just with the windmill, and isn't that adorable? I just love that. So cute. These teeny tiny tulips right here. And I don't have the paper either, but she used this cloud paper. This I've seen cards on Facebook and on Pinterest, but this design with these colors has to be probably my favorite card made with this set so far that I've seen. Next, following along, so here's some more samples with it. This tulip set, or this tulip stamp, it's really cool. I don't know if you can see, but you can make it, and it makes it look like you're looking in fields of tulips. So if you've ever been out to the Tulip Festival and walked along there, this reminds me of that. Or if you've gotten up on the observation scaffolding thing that they have out there, these rows remind me of that. So this is the next one I want to show you, the Rainbow of Happiness. And so this is a super cute set. And I haven't, like I said, I had so many plans for this catalog launch, and it just didn't happen. I got my COVID booster, kind of knocked me on my behind for a couple days. Work's just been crazy. I had some other obligations that just didn't let me get to stuff. So I apologize, but I will be coming on as I make more cards, make more samples. I'll be coming on again, and I'll notify you that I'm coming on. So I really like this one because it has a little bit different shapes for the rainbows, and it's "You make me happy, you make this world a better place, sending you a rainbow of happiness." I think that's really cute. And then it has these really cool dies, so you can make some smaller rainbows or these great big ones, these cute clouds, and then this other little border thing. And then my friend Heidi, so these cards that I haven't made, I'm part of a swap, and so I made 11 of the same card, and I got back, or 12, I can't remember, and then I got back that many different cards. So my friend Heidi made this. Isn't it adorable? I just love the bright colors, and this paper is called the Rainbow of Happiness DSP, and I'll be showing that you can get free with a $50 purchase, so I'll be showing you that a little bit later. But I just love how she built this rainbow on here, and look how this fold is. Look at that! Isn't that cute? So cute. So cute. And it just folds up behind there. I just love, 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 love the colors. The colors are so bright and pretty. So, Rainbow of Happiness bundle. So the bundle is $44. That's with the 10% off for the bundle price. This is another really cute set. I don't have this, but the, what's it called? Friends of the Forest. So those would be really fun for Easter cards. And here's the ladybug. I really like this ladybug, and I had plans to make so many cute cards, and I'm just ugh. The last couple weeks have been insane. So here's the punch. So this one comes with a punch and the stamp set. And so then you can cut the body out, and here's the wings. And here, I'm pretty sure this fits in our daisy punch that we had a while back. You can bug me anytime. Hello. It's just cute saying. This nice big fun leaf. And Cheryl Wright from Montana made this card. Just so cute, and she's just so clever with. There's the ladybug, and she did the daisies, and then look at, she made a fence. We have some wood grain paper that's available in this catalog, and she made a fence out of that, and she's so talented. It's just so cute. I just really love that. So I'll have more ladybug cards and samples to show to you soon. So this is a symbol of fortune. I haven't got this one. It has just such gorgeous colors to it. And this is also where you can get this is the suite that has the mother of pearl paper to coordinate with it. And again, I'll be making some more things with that. Paradise Palms, that's definitely on my list. And my good friend Cheryl Sanchez, she made this sample. And I just love it. I hope you find a little paradise wherever you may be. And I just love it. I love the colors. I just really like the dyes. I like that you can have some smaller palm trees and you have these bigger ones. And then it's nice that it has a retirement sentiment. We don't have a lot of retirement sentiments, and so I really appreciate that in that set. So let's see what we got. Oh, Happy Easter, the Easter Friends. I have this set. I haven't played with it at all, but I did get it specifically for the Easter and coloring. I think I'm using the water, your water painter, or pencils with the blending brush. That's going to look really cute. And you can see how here's the just stamped in one color, and here it looks like we've added a little bit of color, and then added a little more, and then stepped it up a little bit more. Even I didn't show you the treat boxes that come with the Sweet Talk set. So again, there's so many cute sets in this catalog. It's just crazy. My budget's just out the window. I have this one. Of course, I have this one with the flowers and the rain, the watering can, and I just love the little boots. So that's another one that I have some ideas to use, and I'll be showing you those. Artfully Composed. Now, to me, that name is a little misleading for what what the set is, because it has a very tropical feel to it. Let me grab that stuff to show you. Hang on, I'm going to move some of this. Okay. So one of my favorite things is this frayed white ribbon. It's kind of shimmery, but then it's frayed, so it could be like for, you know, fancy elegant card, or a more casual card, or even you know, more masculine card, I think, with that frayed on there. And then super fun embellishment with this set is the faux sea glass embellishments. I love these. Love these. So here's this set. So you've got some leaves, like this happiest birthday wishes, just has some great sentiment, sending all the hugs. I really like that. And then here's the dies, big die, and so the dies will cut out the paper. I'm going to go through and show you the paper. There's that. I like how that it's evening evergreen. At first you think it's black, but it's evening evergreen, and that darkness just really pops up there. This is probably one of my favorite pieces of the package of DSP. Of course, it's 12 sheets, two-sided. I like this with I don't know, I can't remember if that's pool party or I think it's pool party. That's that. Again, I love these. I just love the color combinations on these. And so your dies can fit and cut all of these out. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I really like that. So I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to show you the other side. So, you know, we always have, so then now we have a more I want to say basic, but kind of generic, where you can use it for all kinds of things. Here's a nice evening evergreen. I think this is pale papaya, maybe some calypso coral. I like how that distressed look on there. Again, this green's real cute, and this striped. So, and then this suite also has this really cool vellum. So it's 12 by 12 vellum. It's $10, and you get 12 sheets. So I think that's a really good price, because they're 12 by 12 sheets. And this vellum is really cool because it's printed on. So this one has writing in black, and then this is a map. I'm sure it's probably a map of a real place, but I don't know where it is. I don't know. There's not anything that's really telling me. Oh, Washington? No, that's not. Oh, maybe that is Washington. I don't know. Henderson? I don't know. Oh, maybe those are counties. So. And then this has just some typewritten words. It looks like it's actually a real story, looks like. I haven't looked at it that close. And then here it is, the map in white, and then the text in black, and then the script in white. So that's really a neat feature to add to this. But I think you can probably combine this with some of the Peaceful Palms, isn't that what that's called? And so here's just a couple cards that I have one sample. This is from Katrina Anderson, and I don't know, I can't get that one out very well. So here's that. So she's used the image stamping it, and then she used one of the die cuts and cut that out and just popped that middle up. So cute, so cute. And then here's one that I made, and I cut several of the leaves out and did tone on tone with the evening evergreen. And then I just stamped the big leaf in the middle there. But again, I have a ton of ideas for this set, and I just hadn't gotten to make them. Let's see, what's in our next catalog? There's just some more. This flowing flowers. I know you're saying, well, do we really need another flower set? But this set is really pretty. It's I don't think it's necessarily the distinct. Oh, it is. It's a distinctive one, and it just is so pretty when you stamp it, when you use it. Oh, I just lost who made this one. I didn't make this one, but it's gorgeous. And this was made by Kelly Lint. This one I got in my swap from Kelly Lint. But here's some of the images from that, and it looks like she probably maybe inked up the stamp with the daubers. But one of the things I wanted to show you is the sentiments. I just love the fonts, and I love the sentiments. The thank you, the happy birthday, sending a card instead of a text. Hey, yeah. so that's one of. I think that might be one of my only specific flowery sets that I got in this catalog. And if you're a daffodil person, this set is really cool. It's a daffodil builder. Really, really pretty. And then we've got some sea life. And these amazing silhouettes. So, we got the amazing silhouette free for going to Onstage, and so it's kind of a different stamp set. There's no sentiments. It's just images, and it's just these three large images. But you can really do so much. I'm going to be using this in a technique class, and it has these dies that go with it, and it says it's you are amazing and thanks, and it's like a two-step. So you have the word and then kind of a background on it, which is really nice. And I just made this card real quick using the pearlescent paper, and I stamped the butterfly image. I think this is petal pink. What is this one? This one is Blushing Bride. I don't know. You'd think by now I could remember my pinks, but I can't. So that's just, and this could make quick, easy cards, and I use the sentiment from the flowing flowers. There's that. I think you guys have seen the Eden's Garden before. This is some really pretty paper, and I don't have it yet. I have a cart going, and it's in my cart. I've just seen such neat things done with it. Now this card, I'll show it when we get to that page. But the paper's all made for scenes. You have all of these sceneries, and you can make just these gorgeous cards, and really easily make it be a mountain scene or a ocean or in the fields, all kinds of things, and the paper does all the work. And this really cute ribbon, I haven't seen that. And another really neat embellishment are these pebbles. So they're similar to the faux sea glass, but I really like those pebbles. Some nice big background stamps. This is one nice. So this is called the Grassy Grove, and there's a Grassy Grove bundle. But my friend Sue Steinman, she made this gorgeous card, and she used the paper from back here, the New Horizons paper, and she combined it with the Grassy Grove dies. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that just gorgeous? I mean, it looks like it's a painting. But then look at this super cool card that she made. So you have that, and then that's just DSP. And then it folds open like that. Isn't that the neatest card? And I like the sentiment, sending you birthday wishes. And so she just built the scene on there. Isn't that just so cool? I don't know if you're watching, Sue. I don't know if you follow me, but I think that's one of the neatest cards that we had in our swap. And this Abstract Beauty, this one's on my list, at least the dies, because look at these dies, all different sizes, these octagons and circles, and I think they're stitched. Are they stitched? Does anybody know if they're... I can't tell from the picture if they're stitched, but they have some cool. And this Happy and Heartfelt, let me grab that, because if you need just an all-around sentiment stamp set, this is a stamp set. Yay for Love, it says Happy Dad Day and Happy Mom Day. I think that's just super cute. I have a hard time with the Happy Mother's Day. To me, that sounds too formal. I never called my mom Mother, and my kids don't call me Mother unless they're trying to get my attention or something. But this, just such cute sentiments. Heck yeah. Being awesome is just your thing. That's I just like. And then look at this I love you. Or I heart you. I and a heart you. Yeah. This, yeah, if you're looking for an all-around sentiment set, that one, and it's $24 and you get 15 stamps. Okay, I didn't get anything made for these, but I have one sample from the swap. This, my friend Erin Lopez made this, and she used the sentiment from it. This big happy birthday. Isn't that cool? But here is, I mean, these dies are big. Look at how big those dies are. And so I didn't even open this. I just got this. I don't know if I have anything to open it. But you have slimline envelopes. So we have them in, there's white ones, gray ones, and looks like soft succulent. So then you don't have to, and then look at this cute little flap. Little decoration in there, how cute. So then, you know, slimline cards are getting so popular, and then now you don't have to try to create an envelope to go with it. These are pretty neutral colors to go with just about anything. And then here are the dies, the slimline dies. How pretty is that? I can't wait to play with this. Yes, yes. My friend Joellen, who's a mail carrier, you do have to put extra postage on those slimline cards. I'm pretty sure she said that. I'm pretty sure she told me that. Now that I started saying it out loud, I'm like, oh wait, did she? Did she tell me that? Heart and Home. This is like, I call these like the mega suite. Or what do they call it? Sweet collection, because there's like 2 stamp sets with it, and it has all of the things. All the things. Let me grab these. It's got a ton of stuff with it. Okay, so first off, I'll show you the Heart and Home set. Here's just some cards that I made. So this we did in class, in a coloring class. And it has just a nice big image to color, and it actually didn't take us very long because we just left a lot of the petals white. We did a stamp along with at On Stage. don't look very closely, because I don't know why when I do these things and I'm stamping with a bunch of other people, I think part of it is we're talking and gabbing and not paying attention, but none of mine, all of mine could use some help. So this one I've seen, I didn't do it correctly, but we used our sponge dauber and I just got a little heavy handed on it, but it'd be really pretty, really pretty. So this suite comes with the denim ribbon. You might remember this from a couple years ago. They brought it back. It's a great weight. It's a nice ribbon for casual or for masculine cards, and it's a nice width. I like this width. What is this? 3/8 to tie bows. I think it makes a nice. It has these. The set has these super cute little doilies. There's Misty Moonlight, looks like Cinnamon Cider, and is that basic? Probably basic gray. So really cute little doilies. I love embellishments, but these are great because it has our basic colors. It's white, vanilla, very vanilla, and the basic gray and the basic black. As you can see, I've used a lot of the black ones, but I mean, we just haven't had embellishment packets that are like that. So that's really good. And then, so here is the stamp set. Here's that nice big image. Again, this one has great sentiments. Thank you, and then what a beautiful day for love. We can get through anything. And then it has these really nice dies to cut out those flower images, and then just give you some extra embellishments with flowers and the leaves. So that's that one. And then this paper. I think this is probably my favorite sheet from this packet with the bees. And then see cute. I think this is garden green and pale papaya, and then some fresh freesia, and then we got fresh freesia and pale papaya together. I really like this. I don't know, this kind of reminds me, it could go with the Dutch windmill set somehow. And then we've got this nice green paper, but this is what I love of this set. Look at all of these wood grains. Wood grain is so popular right now, and look at all of these different ones. I mean, you've got them going different directions, different widths, and they're all the whitewashed. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Yep, really, wood grain's really popular. Oh, one more thing, and so that goes with the like I said, that was a Heart and Home. So here's the Honeybee Blooms. Is that what this is? Honeybee Home. Super cute little bee on there. Best of luck. The bees are really cute, and the little flowers. And then there's a couple different there's different dies for all of the bees, so you can have them go in all different directions. And then this cool hive embossing folder. It's a 3D embossing folder, of course. Had to get that because we're the busy bee, and our group's called the Hive, so I couldn't not get that. And this beautiful card's made by my good friend Barb Brimhall, our fearless leader. It might be simple, but it's just so pretty. So pretty. And I hadn't showed you the brass butterflies because I cannot find my package of them. I actually have a full one and part of another one, and I'm sure it's stuck behind something. But I just love it. Stay Wonderful. It's simple but so pretty, so elegant. And then this is a card that we did. I got this idea from Kylie Boudicelli. I never say her name right. She's in Australia. She's an Australia demonstrator. But this is how this card goes. So it can sit like this. I don't know if you can see that. So it kind of sits like that. And this is actually heavy enough that it sits up. But we did the bee in there and colored that. And our technique that we did was the reverse stamping. So see on the back, it's stamped there, and on the front. So we used our silicone mat and did that reverse stamping. So it would still look pretty on both sides of the window sheet. So that's that big. And then there's also memories and more cards that go with this set. And here's just some more images of the stamp sets and some samples. There's a cute hedgehog. Anybody who loves hedgehogs, there's another great sentiment set. This one right here, these decorative masks. I wanted to show you. What did I do? I didn't get them out. Huh. Well, I guess I won't be showing you the decorative masks. I don't know where I put them. But these masks are really special because there's something that Stampin' Up's never done before. So we have 3 of the background masks, which they've done before. But these other ones are two-step masking, I guess you want to call it. They bugs me. I know they're around here. My craft room's such a mess. But those, you can use the embossing paste. You can use embossing powder and a Versamark and get a background. Or you can use your ink and use that. So it's just really something different that Stampin' Up hasn't done before. The 2-step masking, really neat. Here's one of my favorites of the catalog, the cactus cuties. Cactus cuties. Oh, let's back up. I guess I was blind for a moment. Here is the mask, and this card I also cased from Kylie Butticelli. But you see how you have that 2 steps. So and on this one I didn't even use the actual 2 steps for the butterfly. I used some of the other masks for it. And one thing that you really want to add to your order is one of these blending brushes. They come in a package of 3 actually. And here are the masks. So there's 2 steps. I don't know if that's coming through. So you have the outlined image and then the darker image. And there's one of the backgrounds, and there's another background. And there's the 3rd background. And then you have these flowers where you can add these leaves around and just kind of build the flower. And then this butterfly, so you can do the outside of the butterfly and then make the inside markings for the butterfly. So there's those. So yeah, that's really fun. So here is the Cactus Cutie bundle. It's a punch like this. Here is the set, and I hope your day is on point. I like that. I like that saying. I think that's pretty cool. And then just a note. So I don't know if you can see this in the camera. So I used the background of this. I used the mask, and I just held it on there, and I dabbed Versamark ink all over it. And then I took it over and sprinkled embossing powder and then heat set that. So that's what's giving that background like that. And so you have the pots and then the little round cactuses right here. But this big one, it's super easy to fussy cut. And so is the other pot, super easy to fussy cut. I just really like this set. And this was my entry for the swap card, so I did that. I just sponged. I inked it up the stamp, and then I sponged the edges with another color to give it that off. So yeah, so there's that one. The Cactus Cuties, I really like that one. We've got some more supple shimmer paper. I don't have any of it yet, but it's like, it's our glimmer paper lately. You can rub on it and rub on it, and none of the glitter comes off. So for you baseball fans, here's this set. Hey sports fan, I love the colors of it. I like these embellishments. I don't have anybody really that's into baseball anymore. My older grandson doesn't play, and then the other ones are too young to play quite yet. But this is really a fun set. And, you make favors with them. I think I like the like the stripe of the ball, the pin, not the pinstripe, the stitching on the baseball, and you've got your home plate and your catcher's plate there. So really cool. Okay, I'm going to show you this one. Wildlife Wonder. I love this one with the bear and the wolf. This has the sending birthday wishes. That one that we thought. And so my good friend Marcy Daniels, I got this one from the swap from her, and it's like a masterpiece. It's like I need to frame it and put it out in my living room. So we've got the bear and some of the horizon paper. So I told you how those just makes a scene so easily. And then some of the pebbles right here. So it's like the bear's just like walking along next to the creek and in the woods. I just love it, Marcy. And then Marcy always can't get it out, decorates her envelopes. So cool. So cool. Yeah. So talented. I just love this card, Marcy. Did such an awesome job. To a great guy. That can be Father's Day if you don't want to be, too formal. Let's see, what else do I have to show you? We've got some. This one, I took a little offense to this set because it has all of the yard work tools, and it's geared towards Father's Day. I'm sorry, but in this household, I'm the one that does all the yard work. So, yeah. Yeah, a Vikings fan. That looks real similar to the Viking football guy. I don't know if there's any football fans out there. And this is just showing some of the things that carried over from the holiday catalog, the Nuts About You and the Deer Builder Punch and the Nature's Harvest stamp set and the dies. So that's all for that. Let me see if I missed any of the cards. Oh, this is a really cute one that came from Michelle Kroll, another one of my Stampin' Sisters in the Hive. And this has this stamp set. It says, "Enjoy every chapter of." Oh, I enjoy every chapter of our friendship. So cute, so cute. So now, I mentioned earlier that it's celebration, and so it's from January 4th to February 28th. And celebration is when qualifying purchases can get you free product. So, I'm going to scoot all of this closer to me so I can actually reach it. Okay. So, one of the first ones, this Islands Vibes. I love this. This great big corner stamp of the palm fronds. Is that what it is? And the pineapple. And I think it looks like it's kind of a distinctive because it's really, that pineapple is looking real. So, in the potted plant. And then look at these super cute cards. This one, Alicia Graham. made. Just a card to say you're amazing. And she used some daffodil paper. We'll see that in a minute. That's another celebration. But see how she used that corner, that stamp set in the corner there, and then the other one, the houseplant one down there. And then this one is by Carol Levenstein, and she took 2 of those palm fronds, and she fussy cut those out and put them on the 2 corners. This is vellum from the artistically layered set, and then in the inside she did that. So very, very pretty. I really like the use of that one. And so you can get the Island Vibes. It's free with a $50 purchase. Okay, now is the Daffodil Afternoon paper. This is so pretty. Now I didn't get the daffodil bundle yet, but this paper, and it doesn't have just daffodils. So we've got that one, and you know, one of the things that I really like is that it's not basic white, it's very vanilla. So we've got that pattern. We've got this one, so you could like so easily whip out 6 cards. You just cut this in half, cut these, and make the panels, put a layer on in a sentiment, and you got your cards. So that would be so easy. This is pretty. I love these greens and blues together. I just like the color combo. These nice daffodils. I'm wondering if you have the daffodil dies, if they wouldn't cut out some of these daffodils. And then this gold one. And then you've got some daffodils and some daisies, and of course you have to look at the back side. So that I like this. This is really cool. This diamond. I like this black and white, or I guess it's black and very vanilla. Some pale papaya, I think. Oh, and these little hearts. I guess I didn't notice that was heart. That'd be a cool Valentine's card with a not so traditional color scheme. This is cute, and then this cute check. So again, that Daffodil Afternoon paper, you get 12 sheets of 12 by 12 paper free with a $50 purchase. Oh, and let me show you some cards from there. This one was made by Sue Weber. Sue Weber is all the way out in New York. And I don't know if you can see that, but she embossed this background, and then she embossed a piece of the cardstock right with it. Super cute. Super cute. And then this one was made by my good friend Cheryl. I like to take them out because then you get to really see what the cards look like. So pretty. And see, I don't have the daffodil set, but you don't need it. The paper is all the flowers that you need, really. And I just love the very vanilla. So cute card, Cheryl. Thank you. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, so this catching butterflies. This is another one made by Cheryl Wright. In Montana. This one's really cute. Just did some brushing with the ink, probably with the blending brush, and then there's some Wink Stella, and she did some what's this called? I want to call it paper piecing, where you cut it out on stamp it on designer series paper, and then fussy cut it and put it on the stamped image. And it just says, "You make my heart go. You make my heart happy." It's just cute card. These the brass brushed brass butterflies. Say that 3 times real fast. Oh, super cute. So that stamp set is, I don't have it. So that set is free with a $50 purchase, and you get like 3 sentiments. This and it looks like 4 stamps. This is one of my favorites, the driving by. So it's got a bug and a bug bus, and then a little sports car with the balloons. But I just want to show you something that I did. My stamp set happened to be off a little bit, so it had a lot of extra rubber around the image, so I trimmed them. But so while I was trimming them, I cut off the balloons and I cut off the presents. And you can't even, I mean, you can stamp them without, or you can, if you want them on there, you can just place it right back on your block, and it works. Oh, and when I wanted to make my sample, I wanted to say just driving by to say, so I cut that high. But I've also played around with it, and you can't even tell that I've cut that out of there. So this is carded by Marcy. Another super cute, pretty card by Marcy. And look at that. She decorates every envelope. She puts so much work into the envelopes. So look at that. So there's the bus, and it says driving by just to say happy birthday. There's some presents. And then there's the bug down there. But look how he's popped up. So can you see that? Isn't that cute? And this is some of the tulip paper. Super cute. Marcy and I had the same idea. This was my my card for the swap, and I did driving by just to say, oh, this is in my swap one, so it says happy birthday on the inside. This was my prototype, so it didn't get the inside treatment, but so I did some paper piecing on it too. I stamped it on the rainbow paper and then cut it and adhered it to the bus, and then I kind of made that like he's driving by. So we've seen lots of lots of cards with this paper on it, and this is called the Sunshine and Rainbows. So it is free with a $50 purchase. You get 48 sheets of 6x6 paper. So cute. Look at those big rainbows. I'm pretty sure the dies cut those out. We've got just some plain background ones. And then we'll flip that over and look at these. I just love the colors, the bright colors. Those stripes are cool. Ah, I like that. So cute. So cute. So that's this package is free with $50 purchase. And here is a card my good friend Erin Lopez made this card. I love it. I love these. I mean, I love the bright colors in this paper pack, but I also like the subtle colors on this. Where would I be without a friend like you? Isn't that super cute? Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. And so here is, I talked about it earlier. So simply marvelous, and it is balmy blue, basic gray, blushing bride, bumblebee, coastal cabana, flirty flamingo, gorgeous grape, highland heather, misty moonlight, pool party, and smoky slate and so saffron. So there must be, I don't know. So there's that, and then they have a little bit different marbly on the other side. And the purple, highland heather. Oops. There's those. That's on the back side. And then there's the pink. And so this paper is also free with a $50 purchase. 48 sheets, two-sided sheets of 6x6. That is a, and that, I mean, look at the different sets that it went with. This one's really popular. Oh, I have one more card. So this card is Amy Nelson, and she used several different patterns from the Rainbow and Sunshine paper. And so this Awesome Otters, it seems to be really, really popular. And look at this cute card. She used I was thinking she used the Marvelous paper, but she didn't. It was I can picture it, but I can't think of the name. So look at, she colored that otter. Isn't he cute? Really cute. And here's the stamp set. So you can have a hat or not have a hat, be in the water. Super cute. Look, I haven't even played with mine yet. It's not even put together. So that one is $50, free with a $50 purchase. So then this is a combination set. For $100, you get a package of the paper and you get the Friendly Hello stamp set. So there's the Friendly Hello stamp set, and then there's the I don't know why I thought I was taking sheets of paper out. So there is that paper. I like it, has all different colors together. The Pool Party and Pale Papaya and Fresh Freesia. See if we can get through that. That's really pretty. I like that. I like that a lot. That's pretty. I like the black popping up out of that paper. I like that. That's really cute. This is cute. Oh, look at those dots. Those are really cute. Now, I saw a demonstration of, so, you know, this paper isn't really detailed, but they were stamping. These images fit perfectly right here, and so do the leaves. So there's just an idea for you. Oh, probably this little sprig too, if you wanted to stamp it in and make color. So there's an idea for that paper. Oh, look at these cute stripes. Cute stripes. I really like how that black pops on there. Make some just black flowers outlines. And cute. So that's $100, free with $100, but you get the package of 12x12 paper, 12 sheets of 12x12, and this stamp set. So and this stamp set has 13 stamps to it. So this is a big stamp set. I mean, that sentiment is large. And last but not least, one more. Oh, I didn't show you the cards from that. So this one is, her group's called We Are the Stampians, and I can't think of her name. Let's see. But she colored the flowers and the birds, and that's super cute. And I really like this take on it. This was by Regina Garfield, one of my downline. Super cute card. So she used the DSP, and then she used some of the Marvelous, and she stamped tone on tone. So cute. A little bit of Winkostella. Winkostella makes everything better, doesn't it? I think so. I really like that color combination. So so then there's one more stamp set. So free with $100 purchase, You get the special moments, and it has 21 stamps in it. And the fonts are cool. Like, look at this happy birthday. Let's see. Oh, okay. Look at this happy birthday, and I couldn't wait for a special occasion. Hang in there. You know, there's sympathy. Just a card to say you're amazing. Hey, boo. So there's some littler sentiments. See, I've been using this one. You can tell that it's all over the place because I've been using this one. But this one's free with a $100 purchase. So I know that was long, and that's all I have tonight. I know it was long. Thanks for bearing with me. So comment. I'll put the more you comment, the more I'll put you in for the drawings. Then for every $50 purchase between now, comment between now and Friday, so you can watch it again, watch the replay. Comment until Friday, and for each comment, you'll be put in to the pot. Your name will be put into the pot for the prizes. For every $50, when you spend $50 with me, either in my online shop or on or notifying me to place the order, you will get similar to this, but a lot more robust, because it's a card template. I think there's like 12 different sizes, and they'll be all nicely marked with the sizes in that. And you can see I love this. It's got grease stains on it, so I used it. So I thought, oh, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to make up one with the more sizes and one with the slimline. But you know, best laid plans. So thank you so much for joining me tonight, and I hope you have a wonderful evening and the rest of your week. We got through Monday. It can only get better from here. So good night, everyone. Bye.